feel lost.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. It's a lot of people feeling lost.
Yeah.
There's people feeling lost. There's people feeling lonely. There's people feeling all kinds of emotions. But lost and lonely tend to be one of the primary emotions that a lot of younger people are feeling.
Yeah.
They feel lost. They feel lonely. I know I started the Ugly Dojo because I felt that I was lost as well. And the Ugly Dojo was sort of abandon their kids.
So for you, why?
Why was it? Yeah, why did I find so hard to be a father?
I think I know the answer.
You do?
Yeah, it's because of your value system.
Because of my values, right?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I believe that. Well, I grew up.
You could not betray yourself.
No, not for that. That I could not betray myself or my daughter,
Right.
and not have her, not have her be part of my life. That would have been the worst. It was the identity of the father.
Yeah.
I became a father, and when I adopted the role of that, like when my daughter was born, I was like, that's my kid.
But you had values attributed to what a father is.
I did.
You said I took on the role of a father, but there's many different types of fathers.
I know there's fathers don't care.
So you took on the good father, the father who loves his kid and wants to see them succeed and wants to raise them, right?
Yeah.
So it's very important to always go back to like the core fundamentals of that's who you are.
And who transferred that to me, right? Was it my mother? Was it my father? Was it my
school?
Was it my culture?
Well, can we go back to that? Your mother, your father?
Yeah.
Are you fine with talking about your parents?
No.
Is that okay?
I love my parents. I love talking about my good about my parents.
Okay.
So I don't like to talk
I guess I would just like to bring up your upbringing.
Yeah.
Especially, or specifically your father. Was he
the
role that you adopted when you became a father?
Yeah, that's a good question. My father was always present. So he did not abandon his family. He was always a presence in the home.
Okay.
So that I have to say that regardless of my father's imperfections and choices that he's made, and I believe that it's not my place to talk publicly about the dirt of my family because I believe every family has.
We all have them.
Every family has dirt, right?
I promise you guys are way worse than yours.
Yeah. But I want to say.
I think my point with that.
Yeah, but publicly, I want to say this about my father, and about any parent. I think every parent is doing the best they can with what they became and who they are. Right? I know there are terrible parents out there.
Right.
And even the most terrible parent, I know this is going to sound crazy, the most terrible parent is doing the best with what they have.
You know what that is?
Like
honor your mother and father.
Your father and your mother.
No matter what.
You know, even without reading that in the Bible,
it just feels right.
It just feels right to me. Yeah. I'm like, man, I know my father has some dirt. I know my mother has some dirt, but it's like it's not my duty to expose it and to reveal it.
To judge.
Or to judge it. My duty is to honor them for what they gave me.
Yeah.
So they gave me a home. I was fed. I had a roof over my shoulder. They gave me life, but they went beyond that.
Right.
They actually gave me a roof. They actually fed me. They actually clothed me.